whiteboard, empty transparency. Good stay sitting in the second row, better never clear the gate. They skipped the ladder, cut the rope, and crowned a twist of fate. They skipped over good, jumped past better, landed on words with a plastic smile. Sun in the shadows, ink on the letter. How did we get here? All is denial. Steven Landon is the what? Tell me the why. Who drew that circle? Who said Kobe best was fine? Skipped over good, jumped past better, writing the words this time. Skipped over good, jump past better, writing the words this time.
Now payback is a bad bitch, and baby I'm the baddest. I'm so sorry, I'm not sorry.
Warehouse 15 amended, addended, amended. We are back. It's the Warehouse 15 uncut. We didn't have enough time. We had to get to sleep. I think TJ gets to bed before 12 o'clock or he turns into a pumpkin.
I try.
But we are back. And I just want to say he has gotten the merch. What a beautiful shirt. Oh my God. That is unbelievable. Don't forget to get your, I know, me too. Go to our website. We'll put the link up. Hopefully we put it up on the web and go to our merch site. Don't forget to click through the pages because we got flip-flops. We got a cup like this. We got shirts. We got hoodies. Yep. And that's just, we're past those times where you couldn't wear a hoodie. So don't be afraid to wear your hoodie. Bring your hoodie up and get ready. But let's get to it because I know we got a limited amount of time today. I understand, to my best of my knowledge, I understand there were some awards given. Now, I'm an old school kind of guy. I like winning my awards. They're called gold medals and medals at the tournament. But I'm not a big fan of the popularity ones, but I understood there were some unpopular popular ones and some popularist ones. So let's get to it. Who's starting us off today?
Let you lead the way, Coach. Right now, you got to finish chewing. He's chewing.
Oh, he's eating Taco Diablo. Taco Diablo. He's having some camarones. He's getting his fire up. And TJ, what do you got? You got some chitlin. What do you got? Some greens. What do you got? Oh, he's got water. Oh, nice.
Electrolytes.
Oh, nice.
Got to stay healthy and hydrated in these streets.
All right. What do we got, Chewy boy?
Go ahead, TJ.
No, we're gonna go back through. They did some Pan Am Region Awards, and I think we were trying to get to them at the end of the last episode, but we kind of talked and thought we'd just go through and.
But who did the awards? Who were giving out these awards?
The PATU, Pan American Taekwondo Union. Like it's for all the Americans. Basically.
This was at the U.S. Open. They were giving them.
I think they did Did they do a function or a dinner?
So
damn, you didn't get invited.
I know. In the past, they've had a gala, and to be honest with you, they did in Mexico one time, and it was like a real gala at a museum, black tie, like bow tie, the nines. It was beautiful. I mean, great food, everything. This time, they did it like in the convention center hall, like where they gave out the medals. It was like really wasn't. It was like, and the winner, it really wasn't thought out. I mean, I don't know if that was because it was just in the USA or whatever, but President Juan Manuel usually does a really nice job with that. I mean, he makes it like a big thing, like the WT one. Remember when that was big? They used to do that, but this one wasn't so big. But yeah, they did the Continental Awards. For basically for 2025, they're awarding them here. This is probably. I'm not sure why they chose the U.S. Open. Maybe just because it was a big Open. I don't think everybody was there. Normally he invites a lot of the presidents from the different federations. But anyway, nevertheless, it was at the U.S. Open. Awards were for 2025. And they did everything from the best athlete for sparring, best athlete for Pumse, best referees for both disciplines, for para, the coaches. They do some things like M&As, like who's developing and who's improving and stuff like that. So yeah, we can talk about a few. So
yeah, how do you think they go about that? That's just when you're talking about the popularity contest?
I think
as far as like excellence or M&A of the year and all that stuff like that. Like how do you do that?
I personally I don't know, but I'm going to take a stab at it and say that it's a little bit subjective. Like for example, I know that's cool. I know that Peru got an excellence, M&A excellence or something like that, but I think they actually. What are you doing? Oh my God.
what I'm doing. You know what I'm doing. You know what Olympus is
Kar-
saying right now. Hold on a
Karate
second.
chopping.
Take a look at this.
You're
That's
karate
all
chopping.
I'm saying.
You're karate chopping.
No, that's not a karate
No,
chop.
no.
All right.
TJ, like, um, Peru got a recognition, and I think they deserve it. They've hosted the President's Cup. They're hosting the next President's Cup. You've been to that event. It's top notch. The facilities is great. The organization is great. The registration is great. I mean, they deserve, that kind of award. But I think when you get to the competition part of it, like the athlete and the coach, I think it should be pretty black and white, right? I mean, I guess you could split hairs if somebody has the exact same, record. They both make gold medals or they both, gets. But that generally doesn't happen. But let's get into it. Let's talk about it because obviously there were some that were, I'm gonna say, I don't know. It's totally my opinion, well deserved, and there was some other ones that I gotta kind of go. Mm. I gotta question a little bit. So, which one you want to start with?
Yeah, we can start. You want to start with the referees first?
Yeah, let's do that.
You have the list, right?
Oh, oh my gosh, come on now. You sent it to me.
I know, I know. I
Let
don't
me
have
see.
it up. I thought you had it.
Hold on. So you gave me so many a big list. Let me see. All right. So I mean, obviously, I think we should only speak on the sparring referees because we don't know anything about Pomse, so I'm not going to judge that. So the
Hold on a second. I am a ninth Dan Grandmaster
I
of
watch your
Disaster
Pomse.
Black Belt, and I'm just saying I'm also an educator, so you just be careful there now. Pumse is my third more favorite thing in Taekwondo.
So I like
Next,
it. I
Third
just
war favorite.
I like it. I'm just not going to sit there and tell you I know what a good referee is.
I don't like it.
Anyway, the best male referee for sparring was
Hold on, I got my
Jamshid
Pumse right here.
Afshad. I don't know how to pronounce his name properly, but what I do know
Hmm.
is that guy's been on my radar for a while, and for good reason because he's good. He's sharp. He's clean. He
His
lets the fight.
consistency is there.
Yes, I just like the way
His
his
consistency
mannerisms
is
are in the
there.
ring too, and I never see a drama. You know what I'm saying? I never kind of go, oh, that was a weird call. Like it just seems good, and he's done some big matches too, like at the world level and Grand Prix level. So he's in there with some heavy hitters, and he just seems like what do they say? The best referee is one you don't notice. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And
I
so
think I think when I do see calls with him or he's involved in a call, it's almost those ones as a coach, you're kind of like, even the ones you don't agree with, you're split down the middle 50-50. You're kind of like, I get it. And then you're kind of like, whatever, it's not so much like far to the left where you just don't understand where the call is coming from or why the match was stopped and little things like that. So I definitely think he's a good referee. And I would
he,
say,
I think he's on. I mean, again, I don't know how the political workings of the referee selection goes, but I would say he should be on track for an Olympic referee. I think so. I think he's from California, right?
I'm not sure.
I'm not sure
I'm
where he's
not
from.
sure.
Well,
Well, yeah,
I
like
mean,
you said, very professional, does well during the matches, does well managing the matches. He's always been polite and, easy to work with from a coaching standpoint. So congratulations.
yeah. Let me look at the. So this is oh yeah, uh, best female Kirugi. You see that? This is Ponce. Oh, female. Yeah, Dania Gonzalez. I don't know if you remember her. Do you remember her? No,
A
she's
little
pretty.
bit. I've been in a
Oh,
bunch. Yeah, I've been in
she's
a bunch
awesome.
of matches with her.
Yeah. Again,
Hmm.
I think she's been, in my opinion, I think she's been in some big matches and she's been in some like pressure ones where she's had to make a call, and I don't think she's afraid to make a call, which I think is good. And the biggest thing for me, you said it earlier, TJ, is the consistency for me. When I know what I'm getting into as a coach, and I can tell my athlete, about it. So I think that was for me. Those two are, I can't say spot on, but I think they were. I got no qualms about that. For me.
For sure. I agree. I
Uh,
agree. I agree.
Obviously, I didn't know we had this, but I think it's been kind of popular on the WT side. We got the best kick award. I mean, that's obviously subjective. I mean, I don't know even what that means, but
Did they actually do a kick? They did a round kick.
they didn't.
They did a round kick that scored?
No,
So it,
I
basically
can tell you it's not a back hook kick. I haven't
In the
seen
past,
one that matters.
It
in the
might be.
past,
It
in the
might be.
past, it was kind of cool. Like at the WT level, and at the Grand Prix, at the one gala I was in Mexico, they'll show like her Perez, blah, 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 boom, Terrence Jennings, blah, 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 boom, Juan Moreno, beep, and then and the winner is her Perez.
Juan Moreno.
So, um, I don't think they showed one. I don't know what the kick was, but I mean, he's known for a lot of wild and crazy kicks, and so CJ got it. But again, I don't know what kick it was, but CJ won the best kick.
Yeah, but that one, you know what? That one's for me is always the fun category, right? That's what I was asking
Yeah,
in the beginning about. There's some that like kind of you want to sit back, you want to dive
That's
into,
a
and you have an
double.
opinion
That's
about.
a double hand
And then
one
there's
for
other
me.
ones. Then there's other ones where like the kick one's always, it's a toss up. It's fun for me. I like
Yeah.
seeing it because they usually do show 3 or 4 different big shots, and you get to choose from. I know CJ's super athletic and does some big move stuff. So I'm sure whatever it was, it's probably up there with something that we view as cool these days. You know what I mean?
this one, like I talked about earlier, the best sports excellence was the Peru got that as a kind of MNA. Like I said, I have no problem with that because if it wasn't for them, they really stepped up. Last year they got a new president. I got a chance to work with him. I did a camp actually there at the beginning of the year. Super, super. Um, again, I don't live in Peru, but professional. Everything was clean. Everything was organized. Everything was structured. Everything was on time. No, I mean I feel like they're going in the right direction. Even with their national team. Like, when's the last time you saw Peru going as a national team to like Belgium and Spain and all these opens in Europe? I mean, I give them a lot of credit that they're investing their money and trying their best for their athletes. And they have, don't forget, they're hosting the Pan American Games in 2027 for a second time, like in I think the last 3. So it's big for them to prepare their federation, big for them to prepare their athletes. They do very well in Pumse already. In sparring, they had some pockets, but I think they're on the right track. So I'll give them a thumbs up for that one for me.
Did
I like
who
I
was
like their
who
training
won?
facilities.
Who won it? Was it Machu Picchu?
No,
Machu
it's Peru.
Picchu? No. Oh,
Peru. Peru.
dun, 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 tsh.
I got a problem with this next one. The best
Where we
team.
going?
The best team.
Me too. I have a big problem. Just so you guys don't know.
Who was the
Well,
best team
well, first of all, I don't think there's ever been
I
a
have
shared that it was a tie. It was a tie.
between?
But
USA and Brazil.
How was that possible?
I don't know. I don't know. That's all my only question. Again, here comes the hater. You guys like to hear. Make it make sense to me.
We gotta, we
How
gotta.
do you look?
I think we gotta call Machu Picchu and ask him.
listen, I mean, again,
Don't
I'm
you
just
got to I just stand on this. Make a decision though, right? Like
that's
just
true.
make a decision. Let's just start there. I don't think any award as far as best team in the Patu region or any region or the world should ever be shared. How can it be shared? There should be one winner and one winner only. No.
Yes, there should be. And I'm not sure if it was home cooking because it was done in the United States or whatever you want to say. But listen, there's 3 major teams. There's a senior, there's a world championship team, senior world championship teams. There's the Pumse team, and I'm talking all on the adult level, and the para. And even if you're trying to go, best of 3, Brazil para is ridiculously good, like like one of the best in the world. And then you go to the senior team, Brazil was number 3 in the world. Okay, I'm sure obviously USA does very well in Pumse, but historically it's always been the fighting ones. I don't know if that was taken into consideration, but even if you did it,
Mm.
it's still 2 out of 3. Like you said, I guess at the end of the day, make a decision, make a decision. But I obviously that's a little close, near and dear to me because when you have 4 world championship finals, that's deep. That's deep. And then you had, I think we had 3 quarterfinals. That's again, you don't get a medal for trying,
It's
but
embarrassing. It's embarrassing they split it. I don't care. I'm gonna keep. It's embarrassing that there was even a split. It makes no sense. Even just starting for the World Championship results going down. I don't care if you had in Pumse board breaking. sword fighting, whatever else these guys want to put in there. There's no way. There's no way it's split, and there's no way you're leaning towards the America us. Like, there's no way. It's impossible. I can't, like, looking at the stats, looking at the scenery, looking at all the victories, all, like you said, world championship finals, multiple medals at the world championships, world champions. Like, in comparison to what you want to add in the Grand Prix or the Grand Prix challenges, all that stuff. There was like, it makes, you can't get me there. And I usually ask you to like be my devil's advocate and tell me, play devil's advocate, and tell me what I'm missing. But is there something I'm missing in this whole equation? If we're just being honest.
I, listen, I don't know if there is. I'm right there with you. I'm missing it too. It's just I I don't know. Like I said, it when it man. Let's get down to it. If when it gets if that's what we're doing, it's just kind of like all right. I mean, these kind of become not worth a whole lot. You know, what I'm saying I know they look good in your bookshelf or whatever, your trophy case, but it takes a little bit of shine off of it when you start to think about that. You know.
Yeah, I've never been too crazy. I mean, honestly, I never dove into any of the awards and like, oh, this. You know, you see results. You know that's good for that person. That's good for this team. That's good. That's good. That's good. But when like the discrepancy, when the you go and choose two people or two teams and say they're equal, and then you
Yeah.
look at the results and the results are not equal, I
Then
just want to know how we got there. That's all.
But that's what I said, that's what I was saying, like, I mean, I think some are very objective, and these other ones are, like, subjective. The best referee, I mean, that's a little subjective, right? Because they don't really get scored per se. The best kick, it's subjective because, like you said, it's fun, let's put it there. But, like, when you start getting down to athlete and teams, I mean, the rankings speak for themselves. The rankings speak for themselves, so, um, yeah, and when I
That's a
look
little weak.
And when I look at like, let's go to like the para because I do know a little bit about para. Um, and the best female para coach was Maria Espinosa, the great icon. Maybe one of the goats. In the sport for females. She's been
Yes.
coaching para for a while, and the para athlete, the female para athlete, was from Mexico. So it kind of makes sense the coach and the athlete. And then for the male, it was Rodrigo Furla from Brazil, who again they have an incredible para program, and it was a Brazilian athlete who got the male athlete. So, I mean, I'm in my sense, kind of that kind of lines up. If you have the best athlete, then you're probably gonna have the best coach. I mean, I can't say I know everything. I do know about the Brazil para, but I don't know about all the other ones. I know Mexico puts a lot of time and investment. They've developed their program pretty well too. So when I look at those, um, and then the consistency starts to change for me a little bit because in Pumse you have the athlete from the United States who's a world champion and very very good, and his father is his coach, and so you had the athlete of the year in Pumse male, and his coach was the male coach. Um, I don't know the female athlete. I mean, I'm looking at her name, Alejandra Higueros. I don't know if she's from Guatemala, but if it falls in line, it's the same thing, So you have the para coach, you know, best athlete, best coach kind of go together on the male and female side. On the Pumse, you at least have the male side. I know that for sure. I don't know 100% on the female side. We could probably look it up. But then when we get to the sparring, Girugi, um, there's some strange red flags. So I think the best male athlete was without a doubt Enrique. He's the world number one. He's the world champion. He won a Grand Prix challenge. I mean, what can you say? I mean, how actually he got the world. He's got the WT athlete of the year. So for sure he's going to be the regional, person of the year.
Did he get
And then
overlooked?
no,
No,
he got
he got the Patu. He got the Patu.
Oh,
and he got the world. Like
Yeah.
he went to the world one too. So that was pretty cool.
right.
And then the female side was arguably she should have been the women's as well. I mean, she was undefeated last year until the last tournament, world ranked number one, won every Grand Prix, won the world championships. Like
Who was
she,
it for the WT?
Maria. I don't know. Actually, I don't even know, but it wasn't her. I
Yeah.
think it was it the Hungary girl from Hungary, the Spanish girl that
Mm,
fights for Hungary that won the Olympics and stuff
may-
and worlds.
maybe. I'm not sure. I'll look it up later. I'm
But
not sure.
Maria, I mean, anyway, Maria wasn't. But I mean, for the Pan Am region, it's a slam dunk. it's a slam dunk. Again, she also is number one. So 2 Brazilians win it for the male and female in Girugi and fighting. And so for the coach, this is where it got really wacky for me, because the Brazilian coach Diego, who I think is probably the best coach in the world right now, at least his club, from a club-based situation, he got the best female coach. I have no idea why his female athlete didn't win a world championship. His male did, and he had another male get second. So he had 2 finalists. So
He
I'm
might have
kind
should
of
have been the best female and male coach of the the Pan Am region if we want to argue about it.
if we're
If that's what we're using those numbers,
yeah. Yeah. But then
Uh,
I guess here's where it gets flippy. The United States coach, Stephen Lambda, he was the male coach. So I'm like, how
Oh,
does
Monkey said what?
Diego get woman
What?
coach? He
Monkey
gets
said what?
male coach. It's really, if it following the line, Maria Clara's coach, Jose Carlos, he should have won the best coach. And Diego, because of Enrique, he should have won the best coach. So it's a little strange for me to think that um, they would give.
I just I just
It's coming through okay.
again make it make sense. Make it make sense. Please help me out and get me to the point where we are saying that in the Pan Am region over the last year that Stephen Lambden was better than every other male Patu coach.
Who'd he
Correct?
coach?
Because this is
Who'd
a
he
Patu
coach?
award.
Who'd he coach?
Well, he got John Healy to a bronze medal, but like I would say Gareth before him. I would say
Yeah, for sure.
Gareth coached all the Grand Prix and did so well with CJ, and got CJ. I Again, it's weird. I'm not sure why they did that, even within the United States. I mean, I don't think he was the best coach in the United States. I think Gareth was, right?
Right.
Gareth coached Michael Rodriguez to a bronze medal, and he coached him to CJ to a couple Grand Prix Challenger medals.
Stomach hurts.
You can't make it make sense. Is it like if it's within the United States, it's definitely not Lambden.
It's Gareth.
And maybe
Gareth.
it's got to be 100%. 100%. There's no other.
Wait till. Don't worry. There'll be the usual sycophant nepotism when Daewon Koo Moo, whatever his name is coaching. He'll automatically become the best coach. So,
Yes, sir.
but that's why
I
these
get it.
awards don't
But
mean
there's
anything.
no way.
But
They can't mean anything.
Yeah, but
When we do that, when we're doing that, when we're tying team votes and going USA and Brazil's the same, or less USA and whoever, or Brazil and whoever is the same, and you look at and everybody knows the results, it's hard for me. When you look at across all the good coaches in the Pan Am region who have had good results within their teams, within their structures, with their athletes, you're going, he's the guy we give the best male coach to in the entire Patu.
I'm
And
gonna
even
have
la-
to.
is
I'm
a
gonna
tough
have to rub my beads some more, man. I'm gonna
Even
need
if you
some
go to
more
the
bead
President's
rubbing.
Cup last year, Enrique won a gold, and so did Nicino won a gold, and so yeah, it's just, I mean, Brazil dominated the President's Cup last year, and that was a big event. Dominated that on the Pan Am region. Goes to the World Championship, and again for this region, dominated when nobody was even close. And then I think it's that award is a little, not a little. That's a
You gotta go, and this is just straight up facts and straight up from results. You gotta give Brazil best male, best female, and best overall team. You're looking at the results. What was it? Gold at the World Championships, silver at the World Championships for women, correct? Silver and gold for the male, correct?
Yep.
What are we talking about?
Hold up a second. Why is my
What happened?
is that me? Can you
Messing
guys
up again?
heard that?
You
No.
burp? Did you burp?
No, my phone was ringing, and so it was coming to my earphones.
No.
No, yeah,
No,
it's
no.
listen. I think this was a slam
But is
dunk.
that not true?
Yeah, we had a golden on the whip, a gold and silver on both.
I'm saying
Yeah.
four world medals, 4 finals at the World
Yeah.
Championships, and we're splitting team awards in the Patu region. It was lopsided. It was lopsided.
I'm gonna have to do some
And
cleansing.
going back to what you just said for the President's Cup, it was a pretty big performance by the Brazilian team.
I got to do
We
some
said 8 gold medals
cleansing.
on the men's side.
Say that again.
6 out of 8 gold medals on the men's side.
6 out of 8 gold
I
medals.
think they had
on
3 on
men's
the
side.
women's side.
Do some Bruja over
Do you-
here. Cleanse
So
myself.
again, how does that award for best coach in our entire region go to Stephen Landon?
Stephen who? Monkey said what? Stephen who?
Yeah.
So,
Um,
it's the usual. Guess remember, it's the PR train. So I saw a photo somebody sent me of the cabal, the new cabal in the Pan American region, which was the guy from what is it, Mas TKD? More Taekwondo and Steve McHooley and the usual suspects, and my good friend from many years ago that Steve Capener used to beat like a drum, Myung Chan Kim. Steve put a beating on him in the sports festival, which was world class. I mean, took him to a new planet of pain. But the reason I say all that is that there's the mafia right there. You have the PR group, which is now being run by McNally and crew, and you got the PR guy, Maz Taekwondo, who apparently forgot what the truth was and just writes propaganda. But does he? Where does he come? Where does he come from? What country does he live in? Is it a socialist
oh,
country or the guy that runs
oh,
Maz Taekwondo?
I don't know. Where he's from.
Argentina.
Same thing, socialist country. So it makes more sense now. So he is a guy that's this is what they're going to do now. So they're going to prop themselves up. The good news about those kind of awards, just so you understand, people who get them never win anything, and they never win. It's like a curse. So they'll be cursed afterwards.
I
But
hope
I
that's
would.
not the truth with Hike, because I hope he keeps winning.
Oh no, I'm talking
Yeah,
about the
yeah,
gift ones when you get a
yeah,
gift, not when you earn.
yeah.
So, luckily, that's the difference. He's a great fighter. He put a beat down on CJ again in this last thing that I just watched, as if he didn't care. He put a beat down like, I'm going to do this till I get tired of doing it, and I'm going to do it some more the next time we meet. So get used to the second or third or no stand, because if he meets him before then, he ain't going anywhere. But that's the beauty of athleticism. All right. Well, I know this is what we wanted to talk about, but we have put it out. So this is the addendum to the amendment. Maybe I'll put it on the tail end of the other podcast. Go ahead.
Monday we got a special guest.
Oh, prep. Don't tell
Yeah.
us. There's a
I ain't gonna
special
tell you.
guest on Monday.
He's
All right, everybody,
Hey.
get to the merch site. Get your merch. I'm still nice. I'm still waiting for mine.
I know,
And
I
I'm the
like
guy
it, I
that
like it.
created it. So I got to go yell at somebody. I'm going to go buy
I think I
something.
ordered mine before you, TJ, too. I know I did.
Dude,
What's going
you
on,
guys-
man?
they must make it in
Man.
the cornfields or the mines of the Ozarks, wherever this guy lives. Where do you live again?
Sorry.
California.
California. You got to be in the middle of California. All right, this has been the Warehouse 15. The truth is never far from us. We recognize the truth, even though others may not, and we are out. All right, you.
They rolled out the carpet, polished the floor, called it a legacy. Pen and banners, big bright board, empty transparency. Good stayed sitting in the second row. Better never clear the gate. They skipped the ladder, cut the rope, and crowned that twist of fate. They skipped over good, jumped past better, landed on worse with a plastic smile.
Now payback is a bad bitch, and baby I'm the baddest. I'm so sorry, I'm so sorry, I'm not sorry.
Living is the word. Tell me the why. Who drew that circle? Who said go best was fine? Skipped over good, jumped past better, right into worse this time. Hey. Oh, yeah. Backroom laughter, backslap deal. Names on a quiet list, people who bled for the break of steel. Somehow just dismissed, selected, not elected. Stamp on the file, someone's favorite, someone's friend. They called it merit, called it style. Truth got bent again. They skipped over good, jumped past better, landed on worse with the plastic smile sign in the shadows, ink on the letter. How did we get here? All this denial. Stephen Landon is the what? Tell me the why. Who drew that circle? Who said Cole best was fine? Skipped over good, jumped past better, right into worse this time. Oh yeah, oh yeah. Was there a vote? Was there a voice? Or just a quiet little choice? Names erased like chalk and rain, gold turned gray in a hallway frame. If this is honor, if this is fair, why is the truth not standing there? They skipped over good, jumped past better, landed on worse with a practiced grin. Careful confetti, careful letters, while the real ones watch them spin. Stephen Landon is a what, still not the why. Who called that best, who signed that line? Skipped over good, jumped past better, straight into worse this time. Good in the shadows, better outside, worse on the stage in a borrowed shine. Pan Am stories whispered in cars, names in the dark that deserve those stars.
Now payback is a bad bitch, and baby I'm the baddest. I'm so sorry, I'm so sorry, I'm not sorry.